Resilience is not just surviving the worst day of your life, but thriving every day after. This quote teaches us that resilience is about bouncing back stronger no matter what challenges come our way. It's about growth and strength in the face of adversity. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from tough times. It's like having a strong inner force that helps us face challenges and come out stronger on the other side. Everyone faces difficulties in life, such as losing a job, getting sick, or having problems with friends or family. These challenges can make us feel really down. However, being resilient means not letting these challenges defeat us. Instead, we learn from them, we grow, and we keep moving forward. This inner strength is very important because it not only helps us deal with current problems, but also prepares us for future ones. Building resilience can make a big difference in our lives, making us happier and more successful because we're better equipped to handle whatever comes our way. When we talk about resilience, we're talking about the ability to keep going even when things get tough. Many different situations in life test our resilience. For instance, serious health issues can be really challenging. When someone gets sick, especially with a long-term illness, it can change their life dramatically. It's not just about dealing with the physical symptoms, but also the emotional and financial stress that comes with it. Another common obstacle is financial trouble. Losing a job or dealing with unexpected expenses can create a lot of stress. It's scary not to know how you're going to pay your bills or support your family. This kind of pressure can feel overwhelming, but it also pushes people to find new ways to solve their problems and to keep fighting. Family and relationship issues also test our resilience. Whether it's a tough divorce, problems with children, or conflicts with relatives, these personal issues can hurt a lot. They can make us feel alone and unsure about the future. But overcoming these issues often leads to stronger relationships and a better understanding of ourselves and others. Then there's the stress of everyday life, like balancing work, family, and personal time. This can be exhausting and can make us feel like we're not succeeding in any area of our life. Learning to manage this balance is a key part of building resilience. Experiencing failure or rejection, whether in your personal life or in your career, can also be a significant test. It can be disheartening when things don't go as planned, especially if a lot of effort was put in. However, every failure is a chance to learn and grow. It teaches us that setbacks are part of life and that persistence can lead to success. Lastly, facing personal loss, like the death of a loved one, is perhaps one of the hardest challenges. It brings profound sadness and a void that can seem impossible to fill. Yet, it's through these moments that many find strength they never knew they had. They find ways to cherish memories while moving forward with their lives. In all these situations, resilience doesn't mean you won't feel the pain, stress, or sadness associated with these events. Rather, it means that despite those feelings, you find ways to cope and recover. You learn from experiences, adapt to new realities, and continue to strive for your goals and happiness. This capacity doesn't eliminate the obstacles we face, but empowers us to confront them head-on and emerge stronger on the other side. Building resilience is like building a muscle. It takes time, effort, and practice. One of the best ways to develop resilience is through positive thinking. It's not about ignoring the problems you're facing, but rather about finding a way to view them differently. Instead of thinking, "I can't handle this," try thinking, "This is tough, but I can work through it." This change in perspective can make a big difference in how you handle stress and setbacks. Seeking support from others is also crucial in building resilience. We're not meant to handle everything alone. Talking to friends, family, or professionals can provide comfort and advice, making challenges feel less daunting. They can offer perspectives or solutions that you might not have considered. Also, just knowing there's someone who cares can make you feel stronger and less isolated. Practicing self-care is another key strategy. It involves taking care of your body and mind. This can be as simple as getting enough sleep, eating healthy, staying active, and doing things you enjoy. When you feel good physically, you're more likely to feel strong mentally. Self-care also involves giving yourself permission to take a break when you need it. Sometimes, stepping away from a problem can help you come back to it with a new perspective and renewed energy. Setting realistic goals and moving towards them step by step can also enhance resilience. When you achieve even small goals, it boosts your confidence and gives you a sense of accomplishment. It's important to set goals that are clear and achievable. As you progress, the sense of moving forward can reduce the feeling of being stuck, which often accompanies difficult times. Learning to be flexible is also essential for resilience. Life often doesn't go as planned. Being flexible means you can adjust your expectations and find new ways to move forward when obstacles arise. This adaptability prevents you from feeling defeated by changes and challenges. Another important aspect is to develop problem-solving skills. When faced with a problem, try to break it down into smaller, manageable parts. Look for various solutions and weigh their possible outcomes. This active approach to problem-solving can make you feel more in control of your situation and less likely to be overwhelmed. It's also helpful to maintain a hopeful outlook. Hope allows us to expect that good things will happen in our lives. Try to visualize what you want, rather than worrying about what you fear. This forward-looking mindset can drive you to take the steps that will help turn your vision into reality. Building resilience also involves accepting that change is a part of living. Certain goals or ideals might no longer be attainable as a result of adverse situations. Accepting circumstances that cannot be changed can help you focus on circumstances that you can alter. Moreover, nurturing a positive view of yourself is important in fostering resilience. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Developing confidence in your ability to solve problems and trusting your instincts helps build resilience. Lastly, looking for opportunities for self-discovery after struggling with loss or hardship can be part of building resilience. Many people who have faced significant difficulties often report better relationships, a greater sense of strength even while feeling vulnerable, an increased sense of self-worth, a more developed spirituality, and a heightened appreciation for life. In essence, each of these strategies helps reinforce the other. They provide a foundation for dealing with and thriving after the difficulties that life inevitably throws our way. By incorporating these approaches into daily life, you can develop the resilience needed to face challenges head-on and emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and strength. There's a story of someone who truly exemplified resilience in the face of overwhelming odds, and it's both inspiring and instructive. This person, let's call her Sarah, was an athlete in her early 20s when an accident left her paralyzed from the waist down. Suddenly, her dreams of competing professionally seemed shattered, and the life she knew was irrevocably changed. In the initial months following her accident, Sarah faced immense challenges. The physical pain was intense, and the emotional toll was even greater. She grieved for her lost abilities and felt disconnected from her former life and identity. However, the key moment of transformation came when she began to shift her focus from what she had lost to what she might still achieve. Sarah started by setting small, achievable goals for herself. Her first goal was simply to perform daily tasks with more independence. Gradually, as she met these goals, her confidence grew, and she began to set her sights higher. She took up wheelchair racing, finding that the adrenaline of the sport brought her a sense of freedom and joy she hadn't felt since her accident. Training for wheelchair racing was tough. It required not just physical strength, but also mental resilience. Sarah had to learn new techniques, adapt to the physical demands of racing in a wheelchair, and compete against seasoned athletes. But each challenge she overcame made her stronger. She found support in a community of wheelchair athletes who shared her struggles and triumphs. Sarah's resilience was tested time and again. There were races she didn't win and moments of doubt and frustration. But with each setback, she learned something new about herself and her capacity to adapt. Her journey wasn't just about competing, but about reclaiming her life and redefining what was possible. Years later, Sarah achieved more than she could have imagined. She not only competed in national championships, but also became an advocate for athletes with disabilities, using her story to inspire and motivate others. Her resilience transformed her personal tragedy into a source of strength and hope. Sarah's story teaches us that resilience isn't about avoiding pain or difficulty. It's about facing it head-on and finding a way to grow from it. It shows us that even when our plans are derailed by unexpected challenges, we can find new paths that lead to fulfillment and success. Her life reminds us that each of us has the capacity to overcome great obstacles, and that sometimes the most profound transformations come from the most challenging experiences. Resilience is essential for navigating the ups and downs of life. It's the strength that helps us recover from setbacks and keep moving forward. By learning to be resilient, we don't just survive tough times. We can thrive and find happiness even in adversity. This skill gives us the courage to face challenges and the hope that better days are ahead. As we close this discussion, remember that resilience is something everyone can develop with practice and patience. It's a journey of personal growth that empowers us to live our best lives. Let's carry this message of hope and empowerment with us, knowing that no matter what life throws our way, we have the strength to overcome it and emerge stronger. I hope this video inspires you to recognize and celebrate your own resilience. Everyone has a story of overcoming challenges, and I'd love to hear yours. Please share your experiences in the comments below. It could really help someone else who's facing similar struggles. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, where we explore how to overcome life's challenges and emerge stronger. Your story is important, and sharing it not only helps you reflect on your journey, but also inspires others. Let's continue to support each other and build a community of strength and resilience.